Every time I activate the beast, I always gotta start with some sidewalk cracker for the day. So we're about to do it in the full effect here. Let me get in my zone. Time to get some of this nonsense going on, guys.
Wave Jones on the track.
Full scoop for the trolls. Yes, I'll take this shit for real. What's going on, world? Sean Elliott. And today we're here at Elevation Fitness. We're about to train some chest here with Kyle Rodriguez. We're about to get down on some good business here, guys. So we're gonna start off the routine here with a good chest and back warm-up routine. I always start my routines off, if you guys noticed in previous videos, with dip and pull-up routine. I like to do that because it wakes up the muscles and it gives my pre-workout a time to get through my bloodstream and I get amped up for the lift. So like I said, today, guys, is a chest day. As you guys see, I'm rocking the new Rival Male apparel that you guys saw in the video. If you haven't seen my Rival Male video, go check it out right now. It's on my YouTube channel. I'll leave the link down in the description box. And I'll leave Kyle's link in the description box as well for routines and things that you can see on his channel as well. So like I was saying earlier, guys, I'm gonna be doing a series focusing on the taller lifters, people with longer arms. But today's routine, guys, is gonna be geared more towards just the general crowd. Obviously, if you guys watch me, I'm a taller guy. My height is 6'4", I'm 235 pounds. So anything that you see me do, if you're a taller lifter, go ahead and incorporate it into your routine, and I guarantee you it'll improve your lifts for the future. So like I said, guys, we're gonna be getting into a chest routine today. I'm excited for this, so let's get into it, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so I'm in the process of getting geared up. Got my wrist wraps going on. I'm about to get my crack over here in my bag. Gotta get nasty and chalky, and I'm about to show you guys this routine that we're getting ready to do. So one perk that this gym has is that it has the rings over here. If you guys look over here to the right, you'll see the rings hanging off the ceiling. This place has a really high roof, guys. And one of the perks of doing the rings is that it's more of a controlled motion. I'm sorry, less controlled motion in regards to you get to move the rings in the direction that you want. So as I'll show you guys here in this routine, once we get down to it, what I like to do is I like to grab the rings and I'll spread them out and I'll pull them in. I'll do lots of different things, guys, and it's kind of like a cable for the pull-up. And it's offers you a lot of different variations for movements when it comes to the pull-up, guys. So I like it a lot. So I'm about to hop in here and get on the pull-up routine, and I'll be offering you guys tips as I do it, you know, to show you guys what I like to do in regards to this routine. So, all right, guys, now hopping into this routine, like I was saying earlier, what I like about these rings is that they offer you the ability to move your arms as you see fit or as you would like for this movement. So for the first one, I like to pull out wide, so I'm really spreading out my back and my lats and everything for this movement. So going into it, I always make sure I let complete release of my back muscles and everything. Retract the scapula. Going into it, spread as I go up. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, and 10. All right, guys, so the whole point of this, like I was saying earlier, just to get a warm-up going on. We're not going to failure or anything like that, just get the blood going. I had this pre-workout going inside me, I'm feeling like a crazy man. So let's go ahead and get to some more of these routines. All right, guys, so we finished up over there with the pull-up routine, so we're about to hop right next door over here to the dip routine. And I like this machine a lot due to the fact that it's designed for people, and I'm not even gonna call people beginners, people who would like to use the levers right here to aid them with their pull-up. They have that option. And the reason why I don't say it's for beginners is because you see a lot of bodybuilders and people who are advanced lifters using this as well. And that's more for a burnout design routine. So you get those assisted reps for the people who would like to get more pull-ups into their routine. But seeing how this is the world, guys, and we're not going for the burnout set yet, we're just gonna go to the traditional movement. And as you guys see here on this one, another reason why I like it is because the bars here pivot. So you can go for wider motion to target more of the chest, to get more of a stretch in the chest, or you can go for the closer motion with both of them in this way to target more of the tricep area. So seeing as how we did the pull-ups over there, guys, and it involves a lot of muscles, you know, from the bicep to the back and rear delts and everything like that. We're going to put a lot of focus today on the chest, considering today's a chest day as well. So hopping into it, guys. Getting up on here, getting a nice sturdy foundation on it. And what I like to do, guys, is I like to do 2 different motions for this. So for the first motion, I'll do it there. I'll throw my shoulders forward, roll my scapula back. So now my back is completely tight. And you see, I try to lean as forward as possible to biceps. And now a lot of the strain for this move is gonna be in my back, and a lot of it's gonna be my triceps as well. But like I say, guys, we're wide, so it's gonna focus on the chest. Getting down into it, make sure we get nice and deep, stretching all the way down with the chest, coming back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, guys, so immediately going from this one, we're gonna do 10 more, but this time we're gonna roll the shoulders forward, and I'm gonna hang my feet down. Another reason why I like this one too, guys, is because it's very tall. It gives me the option to keep my feet straight in front of me and really put a lot of strain on my chest. So I'm gonna try to think in my head, I'm trying to make my shoulders touch each other. So trying to squeeze my chest in and bring my shoulders as far close as possible. Getting down into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's a little tough, guys. Yeah, see, once it's wider, you get into the 20th rep on that one. It can get a little tough. All right, guys, so we finished up with the warm-up over there. So we're gonna hop into my first and favorite movement of the day, which is gonna be the Incline Smith bench press. And now, let me throw a disclaimer out there. I know a bunch of people are gonna start talking a bunch of shit. And like I said in my previous chest day video at Iron Addicts, you know, the Smith is my favorite machine due to the fact that for bodybuilding purposes, for hypertrophy purposes, it is the most ideal machine for you to use due to the fact that you're hitting that same point on the machine every single time you go down. So if you guys wanna come a little bit closer, you'll see that once I get up here on the bench and I set up, and I've already set everything up for you guys before. So let me go ahead and throw a tip for you guys before I get on here for the people who aren't familiar with this machine. So I set up the bench on here and I put it at the most minimal incline due to the fact that you really want to make sure that you're targeting the upper chest, not going into a tricep or a front delt movement. And this really maximizes or optimizes the movement for your upper chest on this one. So minimal incline. This one offers me the ability to raise the seat so that I'm not sliding off the bench here. And when I line up the bar, I just make sure that I pull it off. And if you guys want to get a little bit closer and see, I make sure that I align the seat in the center of the bar to make sure that I'm aligned once I get on the machine. So once we're there, guys, we're pretty much golden. It's just a factor of making sure you determine how tall you are and to where you want the bar to hit, either from your collarbone to right there above your pectoral main area. So let me get on here, guys. And before I begin any lift, I like to get a warm-up going on. So get up here, guys. You don't want to lock out. You see people on a lot of machines, they like to lock out and hyperextend the elbows. Don't do that, guys. You're gonna mess yourself up over time. So getting in here, keeping a nice, loose grip on here. Get in there, make sure you're nice and tight, push out. And one thing I forgot to mention, guys, it's not so much important right now, but once you get the weights and everything on here, you want to retract the scapula. So we were talking about that over there at the dip station. So I'll go ahead and explain for you guys again. Getting on here, retract the scapula, make sure that you're nice and tight on it. Back and side, you got a little bit of a gap right there in your lower back in the bench. Line up your grip over here on the bars, and like I was telling you guys on the arm day video, you have the little rings over here on the bar. Put whatever finger you feel comfortable on. I like kind of a closer wide grip, which doesn't really make too much sense, but a closer wide grip on the bar over here. Get it up, nice and tight all the way down. Control, explode, control, explode, control, explode. So get a nice warm up on here, guys. Get the motion going, because once you throw some weight on here, guys, these movements are going to be very important for how you move these weights and how the whole routine goes. So get the blood going on here, guys. We're feeling good, we're feeling great, and we're fucking motivated. All right, guys, so got that warm up going on. We're gonna throw some weights on here. We're gonna get Kyle on here, do some damn things. We're gonna get it going.